God.
And I would argue that she's had her culture stolen by white men like you, who have suppressed her Homeland religion and her African roots by telling her the ethocentric view of Christianity she must accept to fit into your society.
Good. Now listen to her speak.
Get ready for a heated debate. A student accuses Cliffe of taking away a student Homeland religion and introducing her to another faith. But did Cliffe really cross the line? Watch as the student shares their side of the story and find out what really happened. Do not forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Let's dive into the video.
I'm convinced that you have value because you're not pawn scum evolved to a higher order. You're a human being, a precious human being created in the image of God. And God loves you so much.
I don't believe I'm created in the image of your God. I'm
not
created
my
in
God.
the image of a matrilineal God. Why don't you talk about the pagan religions that existed before the Bible ever? Why is history confined to you to a really small period
What
of time?
pagan God do you believe in?
All of them.
Which one?
All of them. I believe in the African gods. I believe in the Celtic god. I believe in the Buddhist gods and the Hindu gods.
Okay. So you believe that every God exists?
Yes.
All right. So you have no problem with Jesus, right?
No, I don't have any problem
We're
with
just
Jesus.
out here
My
talking about
problem
Jesus.
with you and your Jesus is, can't you just take it somewhere else? It's not.
Oh, well, I've been invited here by students. Okay, so
Apparently you're
students have
invited by
invited.
some students, but man, other students, you're just annoying.
Oh,
You're
no.
annoying.
Other open-minded students, like this gentleman who was just here dialoguing with me, understand that a liberal arts education is based on a free exchange of
Why do you misquote
ideas.
Mark Twain then? Why are you misrepresenting
I
Mark
haven't
Twain?
misrepresented
yes, you
Mark
have.
Twain.
Mark Twain is an atheist. Why are you
I
misrepresenting
never
his
said he was a
views?
Christian. I simply said Mark Twain once said, it's not the parts of the
Then
Bible I
why-
don't
but
understand
why
that
are you
disturb me,
trying
it's
to
parts of the Bible I
co-opt
do.
Mark Twain for your thing by misquoting
Because
him?
I agree with that part of Mark Twain's thinking.
Well, why
The
don't
Bible
you
is
say
all
his other
too clear.
quotes about God?
Let someone else speak. Yeah.
I don't really want to.
It's all right, I'm talking with you, you're talking with me. Okay, now, what do you think about Jesus Christ?
I think he's a story, like any other story.
Good story, bad story?
I mean, I guess it's a pretty good story because it's made its way into lots of literature, and there's lots of dark magic stuff you can read about resurrecting yourself. So, I mean, I think he was a practitioner of black magic. Yes.
Is there anybody else other than Jesus that you know of that's risen from the dead?
I know the Nazis were experimenting with it, and they did a lot of black magic experimentation.
The Nazis?
Yeah.
But they didn't really raise anybody from the dead, did they?
I mean, there's lots of stories about people raising from the dead. It's a very common story throughout all of the Greek mythology, and the sun god in particular is very common. Like if you know the story of Apollo, I mean, it's just a motif that repeats itself over and over again, the story of the sun god, right? I mean, the resurrection is all part of it.
Right.
And I mean, I'm sure you know about Constantine too, right? Like the Byzantine Empire and how Constantine merged pagan values together with the Christian holidays
Yes.
to create harmony.
Yep.
So that Christianity actually has a lot of elements of older pagan religions involved in it that were enmeshed together as a political movement and not part of anything necessarily religious. And then there's a lot of aspects of Christianity that are political and not necessarily
Yes.
religious.
Right.
And a lot of people use religion to justify
Yes.
political goals
They sure
and
do.
suppress people.
We agree. We absolutely agree. Now, let me ask you something. Are you a follower of Christ? Yes?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Could you come here a second? Now, why would this woman be a follower of Jesus Christ in light of the fact that 100 years ago, in this state, in this country, white Christians oppressed her great-grandmother and great-grandfather? See, I would argue that this woman has a real open mind. This woman is not going to give a white Christian racist the power to turn her off to the true Jesus Christ, who did not have a racist bone in his body. Instead, in his best-known parable, the parable of the Good Samaritan found in Luke chapter 10, Jesus makes a direct frontal attack on racism. So you see, this woman has not given people who've abused Christ, twisted Christ, the power to turn her off to the true Jesus, who didn't have a racist bone in his body, who attacked racism, and communicated that all people have equal value because we're all created in the image of God.
And I would argue that she's had her culture stolen by white men like you, who have suppressed her Homeland religion and her African roots by telling her the ecocentric view of Christianity
good.
she must accept to fit into your society.
Good. Now listen to her speak. When I've spoken? Now, ma'am, have you accepted Jesus Christ into your life because white people have forced you or brainwashed your mom and dad?
No, it's clear. You can look at the Bible and you see that he obviously doesn't agree with slavery.
Good.
And that slavery was taken out of context and twisted what the Bible said to fit something that was economically profitable at that time.
Does she sound brainwashed to you?
Do you know your ancestors? Do you know your great-grandmother, your grandmother before that? Do you know where they came from?
Yeah.
And where did they come from? What's their history?
African being brought here as slaves.
And do you know anything about their oral traditions? Do you know what they believed in Africa? Do you know what tribe they belonged to? Or has your history been stolen from you?
Just because I'm not there now, that's not to say I would still be there even if people had, even if the slave trade hadn't existed. That's not to say that I would have stayed in Africa anyway. I could have ended up in Europe or here just leaving.
But do you not want to know about your ancestors and their time when they were in Africa? Do you not think it's worthy? Do you not think their culture is worth something? Or do you prefer the culture that's been given to you by the white people?
I don't think making me a follower of Christ means I don't want to know my history and ancestry.
Maybe you haven't sought out that information. I can tell you everything about my ancestors.
Okay, that's not a case for against Christ anymore. If I could do the research and tell you history about my ancestors as well, that's still not going to change the truth of Christ.
Oh, that's a very good point. Did you get it?
Yeah, I think I got it.
Good. Think about it. That woman spoke truth. I come from Switzerland. My dad was an immigrant from Switzerland. Doesn't change Jesus Christ. Just because you come from Africa or the Middle East or Europe or South America or Asia doesn't change the truth about Jesus Christ.
I think I make my point pretty clear. She has her history robbed from her by people like you who try to present their narrative of history that is incorrect.
Oh, I've heard that point made by you, yes, but I've also heard her state very clearly that she has no problem studying her history, and she can study her history anytime she wants to and delve into it as deeply as she wants to. And I hope that you will respect her freedom to study exactly what she wants to study, when she wants to study it. And I hope that you would not be so manipulative as to denigrate her by saying, if you haven't studied something, then you're sad. Your thinking is rather denigrating of this woman, and I don't agree with you.
Well,
I have far more respect for her than you do, obviously.
Obviously, since you're saying it. That's your claim.
No, you're accusing her of being brainwashed and hoodwinked by white people and white oppressors. She's a free, autonomous individual who thinks what she wants to. And we both agree that the white folks who, in the name of Christ, enslaved her grandparents or great-grandparents were totally contradicting Jesus Christ. And it was tragic and evil. And by the way, it wasn't relatively evil because I'm an enlightened, liberal white guy. It's wrong because all human beings are created in the image of God with an innate value, and the enslavement of African Americans in the United States was absolutely evil, not subjectively evil, because I happen to have a degree from an American university.